Hi, I'm attorney Haley Matson with McIntyre Elder Law, and today we're going to discuss if everybody needs a trust. No, everybody does not actually need a trust. However, we like to give clients the option of them. Trusts are going to be kind of like a vehicle for your assets. While you're alive, if you have a revocable living trust, you'll be able to put assets in there and they're still owned by you and controlled by you as trustee while you're alive. An irrevocable trust is when you put those assets into somebody else's name and you no longer have control over them, and somebody else is the trustee. Now, the reason why we recommend trusts to certain clients over others is not because they are insanely wealthy. It's mostly to do with control of the assets. If you have 8 kids who frequently fight over who gets what, and you have a huge art collection, you're going to want to add explicit instructions for which piece of art each child gets. While you could do this in a will, going through the probate process makes it a little bit more of a hassle and allows more people to come in and maybe contest that part. With a trust, your trustee will have to distribute the property as said in your instructions exactly, or else they're not doing their fiduciary duty. This makes it a great vehicle for folks who not only could have a lot of assets, but particularly have instructions for those assets. Another great reason for having a trust, irrevocable or revocable, is if you have a special needs child or if you have a beneficiary that may be irresponsible. In a trust, like we talked about, those instructions are going to be explicit. So if you have a special needs child, we can take your trust and set up what we like to call a subtrust for that child. Then you can have your trustee make certain distributions at certain time intervals to give that beneficiary what you would like. An irrevocable trust is a great idea if you may be facing a long-term care situation in a couple years, but typically a revocable living trust will do the job just fine. So not everybody needs a trust, but we like to talk to each client individually to see if a trust is right for them. If you need any help setting up your trust or you're wondering whether or not a trust is right for you, reach out to McIntyre Elder Law at mcelderlaw.com/scheduling.